Here I am with Tom Van Asbroeck's bike of Israel Startup Nation. Now, Israel Startup Nation are on Factor bikes this year, and Tom has opted for the Factor VAM for the Classics campaign. Now, this is Factor's lighter bike, more for climbing. And Tom's gone for this in the cobbles, I'm guessing because it will provide him with a bit more comfort on those cobbles. The more aero bikes can be a little bit stiffer, and some riders would prefer the climber's bike on the tough terrain. Now, one thing I think is really cool about this bike, and even just the way it looks, is the ceramic speed rear mech. The cog on it is just mega. It's a bit of bling on that Dura Ace rear mech. And it also serves a good purpose because it reduces the friction on the drivetrain, meaning less watts to get the bike propelled forwards on those cobbles. So Tom's using Dura Ace cranks in this Classics campaign and for the rest of the season with his team. And I think it just goes to show the speeds of the peloton these days. Tom's got a 54-42 on, which is just like a massive gear. And if you think a 42 in a ring, and some of these climbs are just so steep, I mean, if I went up them now, I'd barely be able to walk up them, and to fly up them in a 42 is bonkers. Now, Israel Startup Nation are using Shimano Dura Ace. Electronic shifting, so you've got the shifting obviously in the shifters, but you can also have the option of getting buttons anywhere on the bars as well. Tom's opted for buttons just here below the hoods, as well as the shifters. And I think this is quite a good advantage in the Classics because when you're riding on the cobbles, it's sometimes hard to position your hands on the hoods. And you're looking for whatever's comfortable really when you're riding on the cobbles. So if you're able to ride on the drops and just get that shifter a little bit closer to your hand, it makes a massive difference. And it's really, for me, I found it was where I would often trip up actually on the cobbles when I was trying to change gear. I was in the wrong gear and you'd like move to the hood, you couldn't quite get there, and you end up your gears jumping or you might drop a chain. So to have the transition and the shifters just here when you're on those drops is a big advantage, I think. So as well as wheels, Black Ink are also providing Israel Startup Nation with their handlebars, and they just look so sleek to me. It's the stem and the bars are integrated, and there's this nifty little kind of mounting bracket here where you can just put your GPS computer mount straight onto the bars. It looks so neat and tidy and provides you with the viewpoint of your GPS computer right in front of you. And you'd be surprised to know how easy it is to lose your GPS mount sometimes in the cobbles. Back when I first started racing as a junior and first year under 23, I was always losing my head mount. But these days they're just so well designed and so strong, it's just such an advantage to be able to not lose your GPS computer. Now, Israel Startup Nation are using Black Ink wheels for the year, and this is the same in the Classics campaign. I'm told 99% of the team have gone for the 60mm profile wheels on this month's Classics campaign, with only one rider going lower than that, and that's Chris Nealons. He's opted for the 30mm wheel set for most of these races. I guess he prefers that, maybe it provides him a bit more control on the cobbles. And they've gone for the Velocita version of these tyres for the Classics campaign, coming 28mm, so really strong tyre, going to provide a lot of puncture resistance. Combine this with the OrangeSeal sealant the team are using, and you're really onto a winner. I mean, it's going to be super tough to get a puncture with that combination. And this is such a big bonus in these races because if you get a puncture, you're out of the race, quite hard to come back. The convoy spreads so far down the road, so if you can minimise that risk, then you're really doing well. So that was Tom Van Asbroeck's Factor VAM. Really like this machine, it just looks amazing, especially the colour. I love the white and the black Black Ink wheels as well really make the bike too, I think. I hope you enjoyed this video, give it a like if you did, and comment below what was your favourite part of the bike.